But a good place to try if you can drive well or to know your limitations is at the racetrack. That's the safest place to do it because they have the ambulance there, they have a runoff there, and your car gets stuck in the sandpit if you go off the road, and it's in a controlled environment.
Are you coaching anybody now? Do you give driving?
Yeah, I run a school for autocrossing. It's called Driving Advantage. So we teach people how to get involved into the sport. And if you want to learn how to drive a car in racing, I think the most grassroots event is actually autocrossing.
Okay.
The ones that are organized. Yeah.
What's the average speed you drive in your racetrack, or maybe the top speed that you go for? Racetrack or rally? What is the speed again?
In rallying, I've hit about what? 240, 250.
So it's an average of 160 to 240.
Some of the corners are really tight. Malaysia is known as the rally of corners, man. Okay. The most corners in any stage. So
nice.
Yeah, averagely we go about 80 to 100.
80 to 100.
Averagely.
Okay, averagely. And on the highways?
On the highways?
Come on, you drive
110 kilometers per hour.
110. Follow the speed limit.
Speed limit.
110 kilometers an hour, and then get someone for going over 80.
Yeah.
So how does it feel, man? Think about it. You drive fast, and then right after that, you go on the highway. You have a speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. So it doesn't feel like the autobahn anymore. But being safe on the road is really good. I mean, you got people to take care of, and you want to make sure the car is good and you don't kill people on the road. But I think if anyone wants to start in motorsports, they should get online and find out more about the sport. Then probably try some go-karting. Some simple basic go-karting. Okay. Then after that, if they want, okay, I've done enough of this kid stuff for a while. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that someone should go racing right away. Go and develop yourself in all kinds of sports. Like, okay, first go-karting.
All right.
Pay the few bucks fee and drive around for a while. And then, okay, get bored with that. Then you come and go to the Sunday track days, drive around. And then once you're done with that, okay, I want to try something in dirt maybe. So there are some people who have dirt courses. And you can roll for that first. You try, maybe I like rallying and stuff. Okay, then after that, decide, okay, what do you want to do?
Ian, you just gave me an idea right now. AFO would like to challenge you on the go-kart. You have Nigel Green, or better known as the Green Man, against you 30 days from now. Would you accept the challenge?
5-time champion go-kart, never-ending circuit.
Would you accept the challenge? Dude, 30 days from now.
Dude. Okay,
you can, huh? All right, William, you're on for it, right? Okay, you have no choice. I just make the call, man.
Let me say something here. A challenge is when you have a competitor who can challenge you.
At least, you give face now. Okay, we'll give about, 30 seconds head start?
Okay.
It's 30
so
seconds.
much? But no, the Green Man, it must be quick, man.
Okay, like 20 seconds now.
I'm like nature, dude.
Okay, 20 seconds head start. 30 days from now, we'll pick a go-kart track, and Green Man will challenge you on the track. Okay. You accept the challenge, right?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
All right, good. So 30 days from now.
We'll challenge you to see where the car stops in 5 seconds after starting. Okay, question over here. Mileng on Facebook wants to know what got you interested in all this from the start. Mileng wants to know.
I guess the need for speed.
The need for speed.
When I was, everyone wants to know, 3 days old, I was already at the racetrack. Maybe the sound of engines got me tuned in. And then when I was like, about 2-3 years old, my dad gave me a set of roller skates. I skated everywhere.
Anything with wheels,
Anything with wheels. Then when I was 4 years old, my dad gave me a skateboard. And when I was like 3 to 4 years old, my dad gave me a pedal car. Okay, and I used to drive around my housing area in PJ Section 14 in this little pedal car. And once in a while, I'll park my pedal car in the middle of the garage at the car porch. And my dad would come back home in the car and start horning. Move your car out of the way. Then I wouldn't push it away. I would jump into my car and drive it away like a normal guy.
That the way, man.
That's nice, man.
And I got this story I want to share. One time I was just driving my pedal car around, and my father does this stunt driving. Okay, so I used to follow him, and he said, "Oh, hey, my pedal car can do the same thing, man. The handbrake turn, the J turn, you know." So, so I kept doing it all the time. So one day I was riding my pedal car into my house. I was going flat out, really fast, charging down the side slope. Then I did a handbrake turn, and when I did the handbrake turn in my pedal car, I locked up the brakes, so the car did the handbrake turn sliding, and it clipped the cement.
Whoa!
And then my car flipped.
Whoa!
When I was 5 years old, my pedal car flipped, and I careened on my head like an F1 car slided all the way to the cement wall.
Don't
Boom, a
mess
big hit.
around.
Dude,
And then my legs were caught in between the tires and the metal and the plastic body shell. And I started calling for my mom because I couldn't get out.
Oh,
I
man.
was, then
You
my
were
mom,
stuck.
Then I called mom. Then my mom came, what happened? Then my mom saw me and started laughing. Because she has never seen a 5-year-old kid flip a pedal car before.
Dude, I haven't seen that. You can do that with the pedal car, dude.
See, I never knew a pedal car can be that interesting, man. You just made it sound so
I just
interesting.
missed it, man.
Yeah.
You have a pedal car race.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll have a pedal car race.
yeah,
That
maybe.
sounds more like
I'll
it.
end up flipping it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And apart from all this, I mean, apart from racing, other than racing, do you have any specific hobbies or so on? Do you like go
I beat people up in the meantime.
My hobbies. I do all kinds of stuff, man. I play online games. I play computer. I do a lot of video editing, and then but I'm so busy, man. I do car commercials. I do stunt driving, and I like to go to parties.
Oh, man.
Kinds of stuff. Yeah, but
I think there's a question from Richard on Facebook over here. You want to answer this one? Richard says, "How many cars? There's
How many cars do you own, man? And what's your favorite?
oh no, should I answer this?
Yes, yes.
I own 14 cars.
What?
You own the same amount of cars like me, minus the 4.
Yeah, everyone. I don't know, man. When I start collecting them, I don't sell them away.
Name all 14 of it.
I got all old cars. Well, I have 5 silly cars. Then I got 2 race cars. I got the Ford Focus rally car, which I took over it, bought it over. Then I have a van. I have a MPV, a Toyota Estima. Then I have my first race car. I've kept the Proton Putra. And then, well,
Which is the car you take out on Saturday night and you say, okay, my neighbor's in the front gate, he's starting his car, okay, dude, come on, you're gonna eat some rubber. Which one? Which is your favorite one?
actually my favorite car is the Toyota Avanza.
You're kidding me. After all that rally, all the race tracking, you get back to an Avanza.
Yeah. After all the driving, all the adrenaline and the fuel and smelling, you just want to get an automatic car. Drive on the
Right.
streets, yeah.
Right.
I'm a very realistic and practical guy. I'm not gonna lie, but once in a while, I do take out my GD4.
Uh-huh.
It's a Toyota Celica GD4 4-wheel drive, and yeah, that has always been my dream car to own because I used to follow the Toyota Rally team when I was young, and this was the car to have.
Whoa. So
Wow.
that's your favorite car.
Yeah, that's my favorite car.
Nice, man.
It's very rare. It's like about 10 or less units here.
And one, that's awesome, man. Well, speaking of cars and your personal thing, we were talking earlier on the show about your upcoming workshop. Tell us about it, man. Tell us about it.
I want to call it my lifestyle store.
Lifestyle. What is it all about?
Yeah, it's
Wake up in the morning, play with engine oil,
drink some brake fluid.
drink some brake fluid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my playpen. You know, I took over this shop from my dad a few years ago because my dad opened this shop for me and my brother to play our racing stuff, and we wanted to close it down because it just wasn't making money because we only built our own cars.
Okay.
Right.
So at the end of the day,
No time, tak ada masa.
yeah, tapa. You don't want to do other people's cars. So at the end of the day, I decided, why don't I just continue the shop? So I left my job and I took up this tour of the shop. So I bought a new place. It's Sunway Damansara. So we are building an air-conditioned workshop. And then at nights we're gonna have parties. We are gonna do our driving courses there to teach people how to drive because we have a driving school.
Whoa.
And then we're gonna have of course the usual stuff like the PS3, foosball table, unlimited drinks for you to drink. No alcohol though, just soft drinks.
That's what they all
And
say.
then then we're gonna have a mini theater inside there, and basically, and then we're gonna do race queen photo shoots.
Ooh.
I like that part.
You can definitely
Here's
see
my
my
card.
car there.
Here's
you can
my-
take my car now, man.
We will send an open invitation.
There's
to
my
AFO
card.
Radio.
There's my card.
That's
There's
the
my
card,
phone
yeah.
number, my
Yeah,
email.
green man.
Okay.
So when is this coming up? When is this happening?
It should be coming really soon. By this year, we're also going to dedicate a wall to all my partners that have supported us in GRA. The wall will be for my partners. There are Viagrage Tires, One Lee Parts, Genuine Parts. There's Maguire's Permaglass, Gophers GPS, Contour HD, a whole bunch of my sponsors. There's also Eco Codes. So these are my sponsors for the last 5 years. So we're gonna contribute this wall to them to put their stuff.
Nice, man.
Yeah. So anyone who wants to know about motorsports, we hope to eventually be a community center, so to speak, so people can come by, hang out, chill, and find out more about racing.
That's a nice place to be at, man. Well, too bad we're running out of time here on the show. We would love to have you the entire day, man. This can go on and on and on, man.
I got one question before we go. Okay, my question is like this, right? Or the myth, all right? A Formula One driver goes into rally. Is that possible? Or a rally driver going to Formula One? Which is going to make it more difficult?
Okay. Rally drivers are always more adaptable to changes in the environment. A track driver or F1 driver is only going to have a racetrack, probably some rain. But the difference between the two is the F1 driver needs to understand the car more to be able to capitalize on being fast. The rally driver needs to understand the whole team. Well, basically the same. But from the past, we have F1 drivers going into rallying. Half the time they're crashing.
Yes.
Not doing so well.
Example?
Not gonna say who. And the next one is we have Sebastian Loeb, which is 3-year WRC champion.
He the man.
He the man. And he went to F1 car and it was only less than 1 second off the pace.
Not too bad, huh?
Yeah, so, and that was only his first time in the F1 car and maybe his third time driving an F1 car on the same day.
Okay.
So I have driven an F1 car before. Yeah, so I can say that
We worship you. We worship you.
I was really lucky. So I can tell you that the F1 car is really easy to drive.
Really?
Yeah, it's really easy to drive. But to be fast in the F1 car, you need to understand the F1 car's technology a lot. Because it's not the same as a normal car. The normal car, you lift off, you get back control of the car. In the F1 car, you lift off, you ain't gonna control jack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack. Meg Edwards is asking via Facebook, who's your favorite F1 driver?
My favorite F1 driver is actually so many.
Hamilton, right?
Ayrton Senna.
You're gonna continue doing that, right? The whole day, right?
Ayrton Senna?
Yeah, actually my favorite driver is actually Ayrton Senna.
Yeah.
Classic diamond.
I started watching F1 in 1982 to 1994. So when Ayrton Senna wasn't around anymore, I stopped watching F1 for a long time.
That's sad, man.
Serious.
Those were the years when you differentiate the car. There goes the Camel car. That's the Marlboro car.
Yeah. So, but of late, I've come back on to watch again, and favorite one so far is still Schumacher, man.
Yo!
And Hamilton.
He's talking the language this morning. Ferrari and then Schumacher. Yo!
Excellent.
He's talking the language.
Yeah, Nesta's not gonna like me.
Wait till you see what I do to the editing, man.
You mentioned everything that was beautiful about both my favorite teams.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait after the show. But anyway, before we wrap things up, Ian, is there anything you'd like to tell your fans, your friends, or any shout-outs to anybody out there?
Well,
I'll take this picture properly to this lovely lady outside there.
Okay.
It's Jerry taking his picture.
It is anyone who wants to find out more about racing, you can come on to the stuff that I do is www.grassracingautosports.com.
We're gonna link it on our page, so you'll be able to get.
If anyone wants to start in car racing per se, this is the cheapest and most basic level of car racing.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is what you should do. Come into this site, come and see, and get involved in GRE, man.
Excellent, man.
So when's our go-kart challenge?
30 days from today. We'll make you pick the track. You pick the go-kart. I got the driver, man.
Is it go-kart or push-kart?
Go-kart, dude. Go-kart. We'll figure out the bet. What happens after that, lah?
We'll do.
Okay.
But obviously, if it's car,
dude, you have no say in this. I put the
quiet.
challenge.
Be quiet. If it's car, loser has to wash each other's car for 1 month, lah.
Okay.
Okay.
See, you got yourself a new wash
Dude,
boy.
he's got 14 cars.
That'd be good. But shout out to the both of you guys. Thanks for having me here.
It's a pleasure having you with us, man.
So great. It's a real pleasure.
Pleasure has been ours, Ian. Thank you. AFO says thank you to you.
Thank you so much.
Right?
Thank you very much.